Hey y'all, it's your girl Chi back with another video. Yeah, so today we are talking about pretty punishment. Okay, I made a video a long time ago talking about pretty privilege. Basically feel like in that video I was trying to touch on pretty punishment, but it just started trending. Like, I don't know who came up with the phrase pretty punishment. I feel like back when I made that video, that's basically what I was trying to say. I just didn't come up with the term. I was talking about this like I think a year or two ago. My bad, I just got a call. But in this video I want to talk about what not to do when you're dealing with a person who's punishing you for being pretty or whatever talent that you have concerning the place or area that you in that moment. I'm going to talk about what not to do when you're faced with pretty punishment. Okay, I got written here down in my notes, y'all. I'm sorry, I got me a little notebook because this is important that I say it correct. For starters, don't be more nice to not seem like a threat. It would just make them treat you worse. Y'all like, why would they treat me worse when I'm trying to be relatable and connect with them and establish a relationship? Like, don't you think that being nice, show them that you're not a threat so they will stop bothering you? And the answer to that is no. If you somebody who look good and you start being extra nice to them, they would just be like, oh, I'm about to make this chick my stepping stool so she can know her place. I have even went far as to make myself, like, belittle myself around that kind of person. Like, I know, for example, I was in a car with somebody one time and I had complimented them on their hair and I was like, oh, my hair could never do that, just so I could make them feel like ease, because I sensed a little bit of hate there. So I tried to find a flaw in me and congratulate them on not having it. I have did this multiple times where I feel like I have to make up a flaw or say something that I really have wrong with me so the other person can feel comfortable. And it's not like, oh, I'm being cocky and conceited and I'm thinking every time somebody mistreating me it's because I look good. Sometimes you could just see it in the way they say stuff about you. Or I've literally had, when I'm talking to people, they look at me up and down just like that. Like, I could be pointing at something for them to look at and they would be doing this and I would see them. You would think that they would want to hide themselves doing it, like get quick looks in and do about their business, but I have had outright people look me up and down and then to top it off say something crazy or point out something about my look. And why are my looks even in question? Like, nothing we're talking about has anything to do with my looks. I have had almost everything happened to me concerning jealousy that you could think about happened to me. Like, okay, I'm gonna mention a particular time that's my head to this day. I remember I was out with my man. I was standing in line. I ordered my food and it wasn't even really food. It was like some floats. I had got Diet Coke and ice cream from A&W's. And I had got 2 of them for both me and my man, and he was over there on the phone handling business. I stand off to the side. It's like 5 different people behind me, right? I'm thinking too, because mine is a drink, it might get done quicker because I'm hearing other people's orders. They're asking for food. So there's a person in the back, or people, I just saw it was one person that was taking the little sticky things you put when the waitresses put on the thing. I saw one of them taking it. So he was taking it to the back while the lady up front was, for the most part, chilling. After she took their order, I'm on my phone chilling. And why every time I look up, y'all, I swear I'm not lying to y'all, every time I look up, this girl is staring at me. Like, it's weird. And then I'm starting to notice all the people done place they order, and I'm seeing people getting their food. Like, at this point, she stood there for a period. Then when their food was ready, she started giving them their food. I asked her, I was like, is my stuff almost done? And she was like, no, give me a second. But she just stood there, and then she kept looking at me. I told my man I'm finna get mad because all 5 people after me got their food and drinks, made their food and drinks, and she just kept looking at me, like looking at me up and down, like weird. You steadily looking at me when you could be making the float. Told my man, he was still on the phone. So I went up there myself and I said, well, can I have a refund? Since I asked you about 2 times now is my order ready? Instead of her saying, okay, I'm on them right now, and there was no more people, everybody was sitting down at the tables eating their food or then left by then. Instead of her saying, okay, I'll make it right now, she like, I'll go get the manager. I'm like, okay, well, I'm at this point really about to want my refund, because that was your third chance to go make my drinks. The manager lady come out and she like, what's the problem? And I'm like, well, I've been waiting here for almost 30 minutes and everybody done got their food behind me and drinks, and all I ordered was 2 floats. She's like, okay, I can get you the refund. While the manager saying this to me, lady, the other girl just still looking at me like, what is wrong with you? Like, something's not compute. It's given she's mad too. Like, what are you mad at me for? I literally came in here to just get some freaking drink. How am I getting put through the ringer for drinks? That's crazy to me. And this is not the only time this has happened. It's like, it's little petty stuff like that. And then even recently, I done told y'all, like, I think 3 videos ago in a vlog, a lady told me her lane was closed. She lied, but then she started taking other people right after she sent me to the other line, like, and was going to take us when it was just my man. But when I came up in line, she said her lane is closed. After my man had just got done paying for somebody's groceries in front of us, she knew he was about to pay for his next. Then when I come up in line, I can't pay for mine. Like that's just weird. And it's the same, I didn't even bring stuff to the line. Like, he already had the basket there. Usually, I'm not gonna lie, I can't even say I used to, because I still do this and I need to stop. I need to stop doing the exact thing I'm telling y'all not to do in this video. I'm getting better at it. Don't respond with being nice. That's the whole point of this video. Respond in either a normal neutral tone or respond in a what they expect you to be tone. If you walk in a room and people think you giving mean girl vibes and you ain't did nothing to give mean girl, you just look a certain way, be the mean girl, be the bad guy. Okay, because usually when you take this form of response towards them, they back off. They be like, okay, I know not to play with them. And you don't have to go through this whole weird treatment. It's not going to be a continuous weird treatment. If somebody do something shady, call it out right then and there. If somebody say something crazy and rude, or say something in a rude tone, but the actual message isn't bad, so they kind of like trying to disguise it, call it out. Be like, I understand that, but you change your tone with me because you sound rude. A lot of times, y'all, people bark is more bigger than they bite. A lot of times when I call out the BS, it ends right there. I low-key be trying to people please. I be walking on eggshells not to hurt other people's feelings. So I don't always do what I'm telling y'all to do right here. A lot of times I do forget. Like, for the longest, I had a long streak of just being nice toward ignorant BS. I realized that wasn't working. It's like, you have to show them that you are a person who don't play. That's why I always say in my videos, y'all, and I do not be playing. When I say stay a little bit ratchet just in case stuff get ugly, we want to live in a world where we could just be like, like angels, and everybody have fun, and we all be happy together. There's no ill wishes towards one another. But the sad part about it is there's bad people out there, okay? There's ignorant people in the world that really would try to claw you down, and you have to pull out that I don't play with them. They're gonna dog walk you. They're gonna get, the nicer you are, the more harsher the treatment is gonna get, because they're gonna see you as a pushover. Y'all, it's sad to say it, but not everybody you could be nice towards. You could do good deeds toward people. Be kind, like I was always saying at the end of my video too. You could be kind by doing good deeds towards people and having good wishes towards people, but as far as the way people talking to you, you have to make sure they know to take you serious, y'all. And I understand that it really can be hard to stand up for yourself, because a lot of times you do feel like the bad guy, but it's no way around it. You have to get comfortable with being the bad guy. It doesn't matter what other people think about you. All that matters is what God thinks about you and what you yourself think about you. And then it could be hard too if you're not used to standing up for yourself, because then you like oh my God, I'm gonna be so nervous, or what's gonna happen after I do it. And it don't matter what happened after you do it. I want them to, that's what I say, be a little ratchet. I want somebody to try and do something after I check them. I'm somebody who tries to be good. So if I see somebody intentionally trying to harm me or put some type of obstacle in my way, you have to go, like, and you have to get called out before you get pushed out the way. You have to get called out. You have to call out these people, or they will find a way to stay around, and they will find a way to keep reminding you that you beneath them. That's all they want you to feel, is that you are beneath me, and you just gonna have to take it. For them, you are definitely a threat. Most of the time it comes with pretty punishment. And I feel like a lot of people too, like, especially if you do end up getting pretty privileged around somebody who just hates pretty people, will go 10 times harder. They're like, oh, who does she eat? I think I'm a child of God who has been blessed. Who do you think you are? I think a lot of our problems in this world start from the fact that most people do not love themselves. And the more you hate yourself, the more you gonna mistreat people out in the world. And that's really all jealous people or people who give out pretty punishment do. You have to find a way to get them out of your way before they cause trouble to you. Y'all didn't know Adam and Eve's first children, jealousy and hate, caused him to kill his own brother. That's how far jealousy and hate go. Y'all be thinking, oh, it's harmless if I just had these people around me, or if I just let this person treat me like this for this 1 second. No, they just realized that they gonna be able to get away with something even bigger. So you need to nip it in the bud right then, and y'all need to pray that God give y'all the courage to speak up for yourselves. I'ma pray that too, because I be forgetting. God in the Bible did not call for us to be pushed over. Christians, if you are a Christian, watch it right now, we were not called to be pushed overs. And especially if you're not a Christian and you letting people push you over, like, what moral compass been you so in check to not stand up for yourself? Like, really think about that. You're not about to go through life having your life ran by other people because of whatever current mood they are in at the time. Not be somebody's punching bag, y'all. Don't be that, because you will stay a punching bag and it's just gonna get worse. I would have been like me at the restaurant, watching her just not do my order, never saying nothing because I don't want to be a bother, not even get my refund back, just waiting until she feel like she ready while we just stare at each other because I'm too scared to speak up. No, you have to speak up when there's an injustice done, and sometimes you have to speak up twice because they won't get it the first time. But no matter what, you got to keep going until they know not to play with you. But I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I keep forgetting to say it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Like, please subscribe, y'all. I hit 700 and I'm trying to get to 1,000. So please subscribe if y'all like these videos. Stay pretty, stay blessed, stay kind, stay a little bit ratchet, just in case stuff get ugly. And bye, y'all.